one of the only few times Buckley calls out his own side, and he still messes that up by being woke and pandering to his own side. So Joseph Buckley just uploaded a video titled "Using GIFs, Digital Blackface," Joseph Buckley, and in the video there were 4 woke moments in the video. I don't even know if I said video twice in that sentence. So, because I thought it was just gonna be one joke. Stupid of me to think it's only gonna be one joke knowing how woke Buckley is. Oh, woke and joke rhyme, that's funny. So here is the first moment. Yeah, so he's basically saying that, yeah, he basically started out the video by saying, imagine going on Twitter and someone says something stupid or something like that. So
on
Lauren Boebert, rather than try to please Klaus Schwab, it's a German name, so I don't know if it's Schwab or rather than try to please Klaus Schwab and George Soros, the people elected to serve our nation should try and make better lives of American people better. Oh, I posted the wrong link. Sorry, wrong link. It was on my own stream, not, thank you, Zelbla, for, catching on to that. But, yeah, I'm currently going live. Yeah, so, Buckley says that dang Soros, he's the problem. And right when I read this tweet and that, Buckley's caption out loud, we could even be called a caption. Yeah. So, as soon as I read Lauren Boebert's tweet and, Buckley's text out loud, I realized that he contradicted himself because he says that dang George Soros, he's the problem. Later on in the video, because the whole point of this video is he's saying that if you use digital blackface, how is that blow? If you use digital blackface, it's yeah, he's just condemning the idea that using GIFs or GIFs, however you want to say it, of people of other races as digital blackface, and that we should like the idea of segregating which ones you use by your own race is stupid. Yeah, so I agree with that point. It's just yeah, as I said earlier, one, he couldn't help he just couldn't stop being woke for this one video, and the second thing is he contradicts himself because right here he's making fun of Lauren Boebert for saying George Soros is the problem. I don't even think he read her tweet. I think he just said, or I think he just saw that she said George Soros, and yeah, he basically thought, oh, a Republican saying George Soros. I better read this in my next video. So later on in the video, he says this. Yeah, he makes a joke about Sarah Huckabee Sanders being a dog, and Sarah Huckabee Sanders. So Trump was president from 2017 to 2021. So she was the press secretary before Kayleigh McEnany. So I don't know when. Yeah, I don't know when. Huckabee Sanders stepped down. I want to say. Still though, if I don't know, then it was a long time ago. So that dang Huckabee Sanders, she's the problem.
so how dare you use Fry?
Yeah, so here's
like,
the
actually,
video.
how far does this absurdity go? Someone going to claim that you're committing dog face when you use a gif of Sarah Sanders looking confused? I mean, sorry, a gif of a dog looking...
Aside from that being a really cheap joke, calling a Republican woman a dog, because only... because feminists like Buckley have proven that you can only call watch. If I call Buckley a feminist, he's gonna get offended by that, or he's gonna say, "Oh no, I'm not." So I'll just say, "You called Sir Huckabee Sanders a dog." That's a lot less accurate than calling you a feminist. So feminists like Buckley would say that, or no, they act like if you make fun of Democratic women, then you make fun of all women. They can make fun of Republican women all they want, and Buckley's an example of that. So that's the first thing that I noticed wrong, and the second thing was that it contradicted his earlier point when he said that damn Soros, he's the problem. How is Soros not a problem when Sir Huckabee Sanders is? Even if you use someone like Lauren Boebert or Marjorie Taylor Greene, I would at least they were relevant. Um, at least they were relevant because otherwise it just makes them look, you know, the joke was it was cheap, it was predictable, and later on in the video he says, this, I'm gonna remove the mic, alright, say goodbye to the good audio. The garbage audio, so...
Are there real racial problems in the world?
Yes, there are real racial problems in the world, from Black Lives Matter mostly. Actually, I'll just let you look at this.
Specifically in the United States, and yes, even up here in perfect Canada?
So, I'll let you listen to that as I put the mic back on.
Absolutely. No one with half a brain is disputing that, and the people with half a brain are likely providing a...
Just gonna go back to my setting. So he said, are there real racial problems? He only shows Nazis. He shows it. I think this is from Charlottesville, because either way it's cherry picked. These people exist. There are real racial problems in North America. Very real. So I mean the problem is,
let's settle this
the problem in the first place is that
pineapple on pizza.
He's using
yes or no?
Presumably outdated images of Charlottesville, because you're not likely to find someone from hold you're not likely to find someone who holds a Nazi flag. No, a whole I'm surprised you didn't say um I'm surprised you didn't try to link this to Trump, because knowing woke is like Buckley is woke is the word. Knowing woke people like Buckley, they try to connect and tie everything to Trump. So now that I'm looking at this photo, I guess I can give him some credit for that. So these people exist. There are real racial problems in North America, very real. And when he added, so Buckley added this because look at this, look at the text in this slide. God includes photo for the whataboutists. Who will go, oh, you think Canada's so good? Didn't your president or whatever do black? So I didn't actually read the text out loud. Buckley does a miserable job in this video. So in the first place, as I said, he seemed really hesitant to post this in his slide, or in his video, in his argument, because he said God includes for the whataboutists. Because the thing is, Buckley, he never condemns Trudeau. He never said anything bad about Trudeau, and he posted 2 videos where he defended people who... No, he mocked people who attacked Trudeau, because he said yeah, he was in the Freedom Convoy video and in the, I think it was the Russia-Ukraine video sponsored by Applebee's. So, yeah, he definitely has a problem. Yeah, he has a problem with people who have a problem with Trudeau. So, in the first place, Buckley, I mean, he started going woke in 2020, and the Canadian election was in 2019. So I don't know if Buckley voted for Trudeau. I wouldn't be surprised if he did, because he does seem like a good supporter. Uh, see, this is another reason why I think Buckley is basically adult Hunter Avalon is because Hunter Avalon does a lot of videos on the right. He used to call himself a centrist, even though he would only uh do or respond to the right. Um, yeah, and Biden. Yeah, he called Biden lesser of the two evils. As motivation for voting for Biden, and Hunter's former right-wing audience would ask, "How is what was it? It was like, yeah, they would ask him, why don't you talk about Biden?" I was gonna say Hunter Biden just because Hunter Avalon. Um, trying to find the thumbnail for this video so that it could be the same. Whatever. I'll just. So yeah, people were asking Hunter Avalon, why don't you talk about Joe Biden? And yeah, Hunter doesn't say anything bad about Biden at all. He the only there was only one post on Instagram where Hunter there was only one post on Instagram where Hunter said uh Biden shouldn't drop bombs in the Middle East. I don't remember where it was exactly. So yeah, the point is Buckley is Canadian. One of the reasons Buckley is a Canadian Hunter Evelyn is because Biden refuses to, or Hunter refuses to say anything bad about Biden. Buckley refuses to say anything bad about Trudeau. Because if you see this, oh, the other thing that's um. So the other thing that's bad about this is that he said, "Didn't your president or whatever?" Yeah, he's making the same joke that hang on, I gotta reply to something. Um, yeah, everything is okay. Everything is okay. That's yeah. Um. So yeah, he was making fun of the yeah. He's making fun of Americans for not doing anything about Canada or anything at all. He's doing the stereotype. Yeah, he's making the same regurgitated unoriginal joke of Americans being dumb. It's not a Buckley, it's not a woke Buckley video who doesn't make fun of Americans in one way or another. Yeah, it's really irritating. It's I don't yeah, so last time Buckley did a video that was criticizing his side, woke Surus got triggered. Those are his words, not mine. I just gotta clarify that. Woke Surus got triggered, and he decided to like do a live stream of Buckley. Yeah, and people in Buckley or people in Surus's audience were saying that Buckley is a boomer just because he's right of stolen, I guess. Because the thing is, you can't say that Buckley is a centrist or a boomer or a reactionary just because he made one video that was against the left. If you look at his content for the past 2.5 years, around so, he was heavily criticizing right wingers. So, there's really nothing else left to say about the video itself. Yeah, there's nothing else left to say about the video. Just it's ridiculous that, so I mentioned the whole thing about Buckley and Source because I don't know if Source is the reason for. Actually, no, Buckley's Buckley. He's not gonna let someone like Source have that much power over him. Still, though, it is irritating that one of the only few times Buckley calls out his own side. Oh, I also forgot about the end joke because he said something like. He was talking about Iggy Azalea.
The whites. Can we please share your GIFs?
Hang on.
I'll make you a deal. We get.
Alright, so yeah, priority. So yeah, I don't know what's just. So I'm gonna give the context. I'm gonna just wait. No, Leon was like. Oh, I misspelled Leon. Oh, I added a D. No wonder it looks so wrong. Alright. So the context of the joke is, yeah, let's listen to the joke first.
Get to use the GIFs, and in return, we'll do our best to make sure Iggy Azalea doesn't happen again.
The context of this joke is Buckley saying that, because he did a video on, Iggy Azalea, because, God, I don't remember how long ago that was. Yeah, so we did a video on Iggy Azalea pretending to be black. Now that I said it out loud, that's a lot more hypocritical of Buckley, that because he didn't mention anyone like Sean King or Elizabeth Warren. It was only about Iggy Azalea herself and pretending to be black. And since Buckley likes to go on tangents on like mid-rants, trying to find the video because I don't know what it's titled. Yeah, so Buckley does rap, or I mean he does one of the videos that raps. Oh, I thought I saw it. I don't see it. Yeah, so Buckley Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe I should search for it. Here it is. Oh, was that long ago? It was 8 months ago. Iggy Azalea quits music, still pretends to be black. Yeah, it's referring to that video. He didn't mention Elizabeth Warren or Shaun King going or pretending to be black or Native American. Because Buckley goes on like tangents. He brings up like irrelevant, not irrelevant, just things that are tangentially related to what he's talking about in his rants. So it would make more sense for him to talk about Iggy or talk about Shaun King and Elizabeth Warren. There's only one video when Buckley mentions Warren tangent or briefly also, and that was 2 years ago. So I guess he really doesn't know much. Yeah, he doesn't know about her or why conservatives don't like her. Yeah. I mean, Buckley makes it really obvious in every video that he hasn't talked to conservatives at all. Um, so his ending joke was about Iggy pretending to be black, and the title of his video is Iggy Azalea quits music, still pretends to be black. He can't complain because Buckley's pretending to be nonpartisan, even though he's leftist. Yeah, he's leftist and woke, basically. I mean, I'd have a lot. Buckley's takes and his tweets and his stuff, they'd be a lot less. I don't want to say cringe because they'd be just as cringe. It wouldn't make a difference. I don't know. It just if it just said he was leftist or that his audience was left wing, it wouldn't. I don't want to say it wouldn't be as bad either because it's cringe. All of it sucks. Um, I mean, I could go live for this long. So this is a re-upload. Miles version of the left going too far. I'm reading some of the comments. Very racist. People are talking about where is it? Okay, people were talking about digital blackface again, takes me back to the Reverend Ben spreading another corporate identity politics. Twitter problems for Twitter people, the insanity never stops. Buckley continues to audit the legacy of Iggy Azalea, and is a hypocrite in doing so. Subtly opposed segregation. Um, alright, the left will find it. The left will find any way to become the victim of racism. Yeah, that's true. Right, so enough is enough. This is just Wilker's gone too far, and people looking for something to be offended by rather than the intent to have a focus on the actual racism, the Zimmermans or the KKKs of the world, rather than a GIF or GIF intended to represent a mood or facial expression. The KKK is not a problem. There are like 5,000 members left, and their rallies only get like 8 people, and yeah, they're just losers. The KKK, everyone in there is just a loser. Um, well, I mean, they've always been losers. It's just back then they were losers in power, and now they're losers who have no power anymore. Thankfully, thanks, keep it in. Thank you so much. So yeah, since I'm reading the comments, there's really nothing more I can say about the video itself. So I think I will just end it right here. I don't know. So what's Ruined Leon streaming about? Cause I only know that he's live, not what he's streaming about. Ruined Leon. Um um accusing a store of racism. Will cost you 31 million. Alright, I'm gonna post the link to Ruined Leon's channel. Um, cause yeah, this guy's funny. He was also on P Dog Knight's stream for his 800th episode. Oh, thanks, Keeper. Yeah, I don't know what he streamed about, so thanks for telling me still though. Yeah, so I really don't have anything else left to say. There's really on chat. Oh, I should post a link of Buckley's video in the description, or in the comments and the description. Uh, so yeah, here's the video. That's really all I have to say. So thanks, Kiverdam, for watching and sharing. Thanks for Zelba and Kiverdam for being in chat. I will see you guys in the next stream. Take everyone. Buckley messes up when calling out his own son.